That was a look at your consumer news. We'll check in now with News 8 meteorologist Art Jarrett.
All right. Yesterday we were about maybe a couple of degrees colder than what we expected for today. We're going to be at least near seasonal as we get into it today. You can see the average is about 21.5. We're looking at light snow coming into the forecast as we finish out. Possibly, more likely, we'll see it going into the evening hours between 7 and 8 o'clock. Right now we have a dry slot all the way from Salt Lake City, extending from California as well, and all the way out to Omaha and then back to La Crosse. That's where the dry air is. Trying to fill it in. The cloud covers out are going to increase throughout the day. I've already shown you that. Current winter alerts, though, all you see right now is the advisory over by Mason City, and eventually that'll start to change over the next couple of days. We'll also be looking at snow tracker here as we finish out today, getting to our low temperatures for the day. -1 in Ladysmith. You'll see Eau Claire at -2. For us here in La Crosse, we're looking at 8 degrees, and of course carrying over to the 10 o'clock hour with clouds start to getting on the increase. We'll go to partly cloudy skies becoming mostly cloudy as we finish out by 3 o'clock. We're looking at highs today at about 13 to about, say, 23 degrees, possibly 29 if you were going over to areas by Madison today. Then as we get into the 8 o'clock hour, so between 7 o'clock and 8 o'clock this morning, you're seeing that snow, or should say this evening, excuse me, you'll see the snow working into La Crosse, extending down to Decorah as well, and then getting to Prairie du Chien. Not much going all the way up to I-94 at all. Most of it seems to linger here locally down to the south here as we finish out the morning hours and continuing on south of I-90, of course, and along I-90. We're also looking at the Tuesday highs getting at 7 o'clock in the morning. You'll be seeing the 10 o'clock hour roll in. Of course, we're looking at mostly cloudy conditions in the forecast. Eventually, these clouds continue to pop up from the south. Then we get into cloudier skies going into Tuesday at 8 o'clock, going to the 10 o'clock hour and beyond. By the midnight hour, snow starts to come into the forecast. Cloudy skies return again. We'll see these continue right by La Crosse, extending out to areas by Viroqua, and then we'll continue this. So it's going to be 1:30 in the morning all the way to about 1:30 in the morning, continue on. So it's all day, all day. A lot of it's still kind of tracking away from Eau Claire as well as Marshfield, and eventually it starts to try to get up to the north a little bit more so. By the time we get the 7 o'clock hour all the way to the midnight hour and beyond, it starts to track out of the air. So that's what's happening right now. You know it's going to change a little bit like we've seen over the last few days. You know, I'm still crying from that snow we didn't get the other day. But of course, we're looking at highs today from 13 to about 29 degrees today. We have mostly cloudy skies to finish out the afternoon, possibly getting into that snow coming in as we go into the midnight hour. By Tuesday, only snow is well up to the north there, and eventually as we go into Wednesday, you're seeing more of that snow popping into the forecast. 4 to 8 inches possibly by Decorah, 2 to 4 by La Crosse, extending into 1 to 2 as you get up to Eau Claire and beyond to the north. Back to you, Alexandra.